Even if a country has cheap rent and bargain prices on food, it could be pricey in other areas. High taxes, low wages, and above-average transportation costs can all contribute to a high cost of living for residents. Hello, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today in this video, we will talk about the world's most expensive countries to live in. But before that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you never miss any updates. Go Banking rates crunched numbers from around the world to find the places where you might struggle to cover the costs of daily living. The study also included the local purchasing power for each country, which shows how much your dollar can buy. Generally, the higher the overall cost of living and the lower the purchasing power, the higher the country ranked on this list of the most expensive places to live. Number 1. Switzerland. Cost of Living Index 123.35. Local purchasing power 118.44. Switzerland has one of the highest costs of living in the world. Rent is only $1,516.83, but worldwide income tax can run up to 40%. You're even taxed for living in your own home. However, Swiss citizens at least enjoy purchasing power that's 12.1% higher compared to New York. Number 2. Singapore. Cost of Living Index 83.98. Local purchasing power 91.34. Rent in Singapore is $1,908.42 per month, but its cost of living is only slightly more than 6% higher than the US average. Number 3. Iceland. Cost of Living Index 94.86. Local purchasing power 77.06. Iceland's high cost of living isn't due to housing. You can rent a home for $1,243.80. However, it's food that's pricey. You'll spend 20% more on groceries here than in the US. Number 4. Ireland. Cost of Living Index 76.05. Local purchasing power 82.27. You might not expect Ireland to be in the top 5 most expensive countries, but it is. Here, the cost of groceries is about 8% lower than in the US. It has nearly 23% less purchasing power than the US. Number 5. Norway. Cost of Living Index 100.9. Local purchasing power 83.11. While rent is on the lower side in Norway, averaging $952.03 per month, groceries are almost 27% more expensive than in the US. Number 6. Israel. Cost of Living Index 88.05. Local purchasing power 75.58. Israel's cost of living is almost 18% higher than the US average. Rent here is $1,082.33 per month, and groceries are about 6% higher than in the US. Number 7. Lebanon. Cost of Living Index 69.62. Local purchasing power 35.12. Lebanon's cost of living is actually only less than 0.5% cheaper than the US overall, but its local purchasing power is less than 70% as much as what you'd have in the States. Rent is lower than many of the countries on the list, however, at an average of $566.60 per month. Number 8. Canada. Cost of Living Index 70.22. Local purchasing power 87.98. Our northern neighbor, Canada, enjoys a cost of living that's comparable to the US as a whole. However, your purchasing power is a lot weaker in Canada, at about 18% less than in the US. Canadians pay about 43% less in rent, however, and a few percentage points more for healthcare. Number 9. Qatar. Cost of living index, 62.81. Local purchasing power, 93.67. It's no secret that Qatar has a high cost of living. Rent is an average of $1,441.02 per month as well. The upside is grocery costs at about 15% lower than in the US. Number 10. The Netherlands. Cost of living index, 75.66. Local purchasing power, 87.99. The Netherlands is only less than 5% more expensive than the US. Overall, but don't fool yourself, it costs far more to live in the Netherlands than in the US. In general, it's also not very tax-friendly, with personal income tax rates of up to 49.5%. Number 11. Australia. Cost of living index, 77.75. Local purchasing power, 104.63. Although Australia is one of the most expensive countries to live in, residents enjoy some of the highest purchasing power in the world. The country ranks number 3 in this regard, granting its citizens almost 5% more purchasing power than the US. Number 12. New Zealand. Cost of living index, 74.52. Local purchasing power, 83.63. New Zealand's cost of living is not quite 5% higher than the US, even though it's one of the most expensive countries to live in. New Zealanders pay about 2% more in groceries and almost 4% more in healthcare costs than the US. Number 13. Cyprus. Cost of living index, 59.03. Local purchasing power, 57.31. Although Cyprus has a high cost of living, it's less pricey than the US as a whole. The average rent is only $674.82 per month, and groceries are almost 20% lower than in the US. Number 14. United Arab Emirates. Cost of living index, 58.33. Local purchasing power, 92.17. The UAE is one of the most expensive countries, yet it costs almost 12% less to live there compared to the US average. Other advantages come through in a grocery cost that is about 22% less than the US and a lack of a personal income tax. Number 15. Denmark. Cost of living index, 84.12. Local purchasing power, 99.45. Although this country is marginally cheaper to live in, it's still about 14% more expensive than the US in the overall cost of living. While residents here enjoy more purchasing power than in other countries, it's still lower than in the US.